Nice to have you.
I have a greeting committee for you.
Hi, nice to see you. Bob, I'm Rob McNeil.
The everyday Walsh Blue Farm Service and the Honorable Robert B. Zoellick, President of the World Bank Group.
He's been thinking about how the World Bank should proceed in promoting development in the world going forward, what the lessons are of our recent experience worldwide of a financial crisis and a recession, and what that might tell us or teach us about development and how to promote development.
In a world where there is no one overarching theoretical framework, in a world where scholarship must be linked to practice, in a world where developing economies have as much to share as developed, we need to democratize and demystify development economics, recognizing we don't have a monopoly on the answers. We need to throw open the doors, recognizing that others can find and create their own solutions. The global economic crisis has instructed us, through the hardest of lessons, to question assumptions. It has emphasized the rising importance of developing countries. It's underscored the consequences of public policies for developed and developing countries.
My name is Xiaoning Wu, and I'm a student in School of Foreign Service, and I come from China. I think we've already always talking about how the developed nations finding solutions to help the developing countries. But my question is, how would the world fast developing countries can make contributions as responsible nations, especially the 4 BRICS nations, to the world economy?
The knowledge agenda. I mean, if there's any message to take away from this, I mean, there's incredible ability to try to learn what's happening in one country that might affect in others. And here, you know, China has been one of the most effective in tapping the World Bank as a knowledge institution.
There's a new phenomenon of social entrepreneurship that I've been following very closely for the last year, and I was wondering what you think social entrepreneurship will play in terms of sustainable development in the future.
Wonderful question, and I hope people perceive that it fits in to this whole agenda that we've outlined. And it's important in a lot of different ways. One is, remember, my sort of #1 lesson is development won't work unless people own it. And that isn't just owned by the elites. It's got to be owned by a country, and this is where social entrepreneurship and whether community-based development or sort of broader networks and opportunities, I think is very, very important. One of the topics that I've tried to raise today is that as the world shifts, sometimes some of the approaches that people took towards development may need to be adjusted for the different and changing international context.